Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you have an awesome day. I am slowly waking up. Yes, I've been asleep the entire day. That's not true. I have not been asleep the whole entire day, but I'm here. Hey Trey, how are you doing? Are you there? Oh.
Hello there.
That took way longer to load for some reason. I was trying to come up with a.
Funny sound effect on my voice, and it didn't work.
But anyway, what's up, man?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just about to do the show. You?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
No, not really. I had a meeting earlier. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay, interesting.
But that was cool. What else do I got? Oh yeah, we got a rap. So give me a
You
beat.
got a freestyle, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here I go, out of control in my mind. Sitting here, only if I can't freestyle, fine. Define my rhyme, wondering why. What am I doing if I could really just cry? Sometimes tears roll down my cheek and I fly, only if I can't cry. Teardrops rolling down my face. Now you gotta run back down my race. Now I gotta do it, cause I'm trying to press these buttons and I go. Trying to share it to all the people I don't know. And yo, bro, I don't even see the studio. Twice as nice, only if I'm rocking on the mic. I'm yelling out loud like I'm feeling this time. Sitting here defining my rhyme, wondering why. What am I gonna do if I can't be that little dude that raps? Cause I know what I see. Yeah, you want me going cause I'm better when I rap. And I think about the life and I used to can't react better than the facts. Cause I know that I be trying to press the buttons and the buttons don't press me. Ha, now I gotta say that it's ill. Now you know what I was doing and I'm thinking I'm real. Whenever keep it kill. Do you really want me to understand what I'm doing? I'm seeing, I see, and oh.
2, 1, get it.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you.
What's up? How's it going?
Well, hi guys. Welcome to the show.
A bullet time sound effect.
I know we need
that.
You should do that now. No, I'm just playing.
Jason, what's the highlight of your week?
Wait, Trey. We have a button for that, and I have not been doing it.
Oh, that's right.
Here it is. Blue headline of the week.
Oh yeah.
All right. So my headline of the week is I just had a meeting with 2 Grammy nominated people.
So you got okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. It's Tassi, right?
Yeah, that's me.
What is the highlight of your week?
Highlight of my week. I am hanging out with dogs this week because my sister is visiting me and she brought her Rottweiler and her Chihuahua.
Nice.
So that's the highlight of my week. Yeah, for real.
That's amazing. My highlight, and I literally just found out about this 5 minutes ago. I have a video gig. Boom. All right, Jason, let's hear it.
So I actually this week just started a hip hop. Got to join a hip hop affinity group. Yeah, hip hop infinity group, which is for the Children's Music Network, and so it's a bunch of people that are like minded with doing hip hop for children. And so it was very cool to be able to sit with Saul Paul, who's a Grammy nominated artist, and a few other amazing artists doing their thing. And there was this really cool one. There's this she's called Lavender Blue. And she does 0 to 3 baby hip hop and music, and so it's pretty cool.
Baby hip hop and music.
Yeah, so awesome. She does like little kid songs,
Cuckoo Kangaroo and stuff like that.
But for 0 to 3 year olds, yeah. And she does it like really simple songs, and she actually has classes, and she teaches in Brooklyn. So that was really cool. I was like, oh, me and my baby are about to. We had heard her music before, but I didn't know that she had a whole setup. So I'm excited to go check that out. But it was fun to be able to be a part of that group. So that's what I did.
That sounds awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, Tassi, I want to hear more about your highlight.
My highlight, basically, I never get to see my sister because she lives in Brooklyn, actually, and
wow, okay.
yeah,
Believe
and
it or
so
not.
she's doing sort of like an interlude here at my place in Connecticut between her moving from Brooklyn to Texas. So she's here, and we've got my 3 cats, 2 dogs, full house.
Wow.
But it's nice, yeah, because I never get to see her. But yeah, another highlight was actually I got a bunch of really expensive magic cards in the mail that I'm going to paint.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Oh,
really excited about that.
we will definitely talk about that during the show. So like, is there been any bad situations with having all the animals in there? Have they not like each other? They love each other, or?
They're fine. The cats mostly hide, and the dogs mostly disrespect personal space.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
The jumping, the
classic.
licking.
Yeah, so all of it. Yeah.
Amazing. That's awesome. That's so cool that you get to see your sister though.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you live in Texas.
I live in Connecticut. So she's
Connecticut.
like
So
she's
no.
bouncing. Yeah, she's bouncing from New York to Connecticut, and then I'm driving her down to Texas in March.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
super cool.
that's gonna be fun.
Well, yeah. So for my highlight, Jason literally told me that I have a gig. I started talking about spray painting art. It's nothing compared to Miss Tassi because she is phenomenal at what she does. I just throw stuff on paper, and there's a lot of glare.
Though. Like that's awesome.
This-
I'm obsessed
this-
with those colors.
Thank you. This is my pride and joy. I have not named the piece yet, whatever, but I'm probably not going to sell it. But since I started spray painting, I'm going to be doing an intro for a show. Can I say the show, Jason? Or should I
Yeah,
leave
sure.
it?
Of course, you could say the show.
Sure. Okay. So for the social and distancing show, I have a new commission apparently for spray painting some stuff and throwing on some logos for their show. So that'll be cool. I literally learned about it. The details are yet to come, but that's my highlight. So
Very
That's
nice.
pretty awesome. Hey, Trey, I think it's that time of the show.
yeah, I think it is too. Give me 1 second. All right, go ahead.
It's quiz time.
All right, so Miss Tassi and Jason, I have a beautiful quiz for you guys today. So basically, it is about Magic the Gathering, and you will, for those who are just tuning in, you will find out why that is the theme today later in our show. But yeah, so basically, you guys will both get a chance to answer every question, but whoever gets the most correct at the ends will win the quiz, and that's all there is. There's a couple multiple choice. There's a couple open questions. If you need some help, I'm here. But let's get it popping. So, we will start off with our guest. And what I have planned for us is pretty interesting, and it's going to challenge your knowledge on one of my favorite card games. What is, Tassi, the most iconic and expensive Magic card on the market?
Oh, I know this.
You better, Jason.
That would be Black Lotus.
Okay. And I'm terrible because this is a multiple choice, so I should have said that.
What?
But one of those options is the Black Lotus. So it's I was gonna say Time Walk, Mox Ruby, Black Lotus, or Volcanic Island, and you chose Black Lotus. Okay, cool. Jason, same question.
I just got into this because of you. So, but I do know it is Black Lotus.
That is correct. Congratulations, you guys both get it correct. I'm already botching the quiz, and that's okay.
Good job.
I
created the quiz. You said what?
I said I botched the quiz.
No. That is not. No, this is not your fault at all. Here's my next question, though, Jason. How much did one sell for recently? Was it A, $10,000, B, $50,000, C, $100,000, or D, a grand whopping total of $160,000?
Oh, I could be wrong on this one. 50,000.
50,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tassi, same question. Is it 10,000, 50, 100,000, or 160,000?
Oh man, that's actually kind of tough because it varies so much. I'm gonna say 10,000.
I would honestly, I like that answer, but I would go big. I would go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with 10,000. 10,000. I'm feeling it.
Are you sure?
All right, 160,000.
That would be correct. Congratulations. That is
What?
the right one.
Oh my god. No way.
Yeah. So one of them sold on the market recently for $160,000. Like that's a house
That
for
is,
a piece of cardstock.
that is obscene.
Sold for $160,000.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane, and it is the trademark of Magic. But on to the next question. Tassi, you're up. What is so special about the Big Furry Monster, or BFM, from the Unglued set? Have you heard about this card?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I have.
Perfect. So this is an open question.
So what is so special about it?
Yeah.
So it's, I guess there's a couple answers. It's from an unset, which means it is not really playable outside of like Commander, and it's not like it's playable, obviously,
Right,
but it's not like legal in a whole lot of formats, and it goes across 2 cards. So one side says the card name Big Furry Monster, and the other side is just a bunch of 8 black mana symbols, or 10 or something. It's like a crazy number of black mana symbols. But yeah, so I think what's so special about it is it goes across 2 cards, right? Yeah.
I like that answer. I like that. I can't say yet because Jason still needs to answer his part. But yeah, thank you so much, Jason. Same thing.
Well, I know about
the BFM.
I know about this one because the BFM is actually the same image as Huggy Wuggy, and so that's how it is from Puppy's Playtime. They actually did a crossover, and that's how the Big Furry Monster wore down.
Is this from the vault, or are you literally just making this up?
It's both. My son is obsessed with Huggy Wuggy things. He's 4. He shouldn't be obsessed with Huggy Wuggy things, but it's a video game thing from Poppy's Playtime. So he talks about Huggy Wuggy all the time. So I just assumed, since it's so popular in my brain right now, that Magic found out about it and made it into the Big Furry Monster.
So I would have to say no on that one. Do you want to try again, Jason?
No, I'm fine. You want me to give you another answer?
Sure.
I think it's because it looks like Trey.
Wow, awesome. I'm going to immediately dock you for that. Tassi, I like your answer way more. So you get the point for that one. Yeah. So BFM it stands for Big Furry Monster. It is you have to play both cards at once, and they connect. Wow. It's cool. Kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodia, you have to have all 5 pieces, but once you do, you win the game. But with BFM, it's a dual card, meaning like you have to have, it's not just a flip card. There's 2 separate cards you have to put together and play at the same time. It is a 99.99 power and toughness, and you have to have 15 black mana to play it. And if either one of those cards leaves play, which I don't know how that happens, it's done for, and you have to remove it. So that's crazy. It is from the Unglued set, so it's a crazy way of playing Magic. It's hilarious. Anyway, let's move on. Jason, what is my favorite card, aka my pride and joy?
Oh Lord, do I get options or do I have to make it up?
It's an open question. I'll help you out if you can't.
I have no idea the name of the card, but I know it's in your Tron deck.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
I thought that was a nice flex for you too. Just say.
Wow. Okay. So I mean, do you need help? I can't give you a name.
I would say I have no idea. How would she know this?
Cute.
She might. I don't know.
How would she know your favorite card?
Okay. Well, I mean, you just gave her. Okay, it's an Eldrazi.
Okay.
All right. So, can you give me an option?
That you would guess it.
I don't know any Eldrazi's. I don't know the reference. So I'm gonna go.
This question now.
How about Pyratrix, the Conqueror, or whatever his name is?
Oh no.
Do I get automatic cute points because I got the girl with me?
Look, Tassi, you can go next. It is put in Eldrazi Tron. It's obviously the set that came out after World Wake, after Zendikar.
Any of these hints?
Do you need help?
I want to say like Ulamog. Maybe?
Oh, dang it!
Okay. Dang
it!
So here, Jason, Is it Imrakul, Kozilek, or Ulamog?
It's Ulamog.
Okay, I'll give you both the answer. Congratulations, you guys both got it
You're
right. Yeah.
you're right. You're right because you talk about it all the time, so I would know it if you said it in the numbers.
The reason he's my
list.
pride and joy is because he's one of the more powerful ones. I pulled him out of a booster pack.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
Like back in the
Cracked
day.
it.
Yes, it was like, yo, this is insane. It's now a dummy expensive card, not the most expensive, but you're not
It's
gonna
up
get
there. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
super cool. Anyway, let's move on to the last question. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. Tassi, there are 2 possible answers, technically 3, but we'll see what you got.
Okay.
What is my favorite set?
Your favorite set?
I love
You should give hints. You have to give some hints.
I love Spook Season, Dinosaurs, and oh no. Something just happened.
One of
And I
my
also
son knocked down one of my spots.
So I love Kaiju, I love Dinosaurs, and I love Spook Season.
What did I do?
Oh,
I do.
I'm gonna be able to get this one.
It's an older set.
Oh well, then I'm not gonna be able to get this one.
The other ones are newer. If the other ones are newer, I would take what you say, but we'll see what you got.
Okay. So for dinosaurs, I'd probably guess like Ixalan or, something like that.
Okay.
Spooky, there's Anastrad and like Eldritch Moon
Okay.
is a good one.
Mhm.
I think those are my 3 guesses. Oh,
Okay.
and Kamigawa,
Okay.
or something from that block, maybe.
Cool. Awesome. You guys are
And-
killing it on the quiz so far. Jason.
I don't know, but probably the Examlia or whatever the first one she said.
What?
The Examlian,
man.
and then
Ixalan?
Ikora, Exelon, and I know Ikora you enjoy, even though you've never made a deck with any of those cards, but
Right.
because they were Godzilla cards.
So I tell you what, this is what we'll do. Since Innistrad was my favorite set, you guys will both get points. But Tassi, you actually win the quiz.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice.
Congratulations, you get a virtual high five. It's coming in the mail. You'll get it within 2 to 3 business days. But yeah, no, Innistrad is one of my favorite sets because it involves vampires, werewolves. It introduces werewolves for the first time, zombies, vampires, and something else. Whatever. Anyway, ghosts. So it's a whole October theme and Eldritch, and well, actually that doesn't come till later. But anyway, yeah, that is the quiz. Congratulations, Tassi, you destroyed it. You pretty much got every answer right. Jason, he was right there. He was right. He could have won it, but he just didn't this time around. But yeah,
I've never won that. I've never won the quiz in 100
neither
and
have I,
something
though,
episodes
so
of
it's
the show.
okay. So we're tied. So
Yes.
Anyway, so Jason, why is Tassi on the show today?
Well, when I was talking to Tassi about what we could do for a better year, she mentioned that loving ourselves so we can actually treat people better was one of the things in her mind. So why, Tassi, do people need to learn to love themselves more?
I think that there's so much just sort of like hatred going back and forth, and I think a lot of that stems from people's own insecurities and distaste and dislike for their own selves. So if you love yourself, then you can love others and sort of project that positivity out around you to people you care about.
That was amazing. Cool.
Thanks.
Super cool.
Do you have any questions about that answer there, Trey? Or do you?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to hear more about that because I think that phrase makes sense. But I'd love to hear more about what you have to say about that.
She's like, I only have the prepared answer, Trey. Gosh.
No, I just think that there's such a big theme of like self-love and self-care, and so many more people are needing that, especially with like all the COVID lockdowns and all the impacts on mental health and things like that, and just really needing to nurture your own soul basically in times like these. That I think that if everyone was doing that, then the world might be a little bit of a happier place.
Is there anything during the pandemic that like you learned about yourself, or that you did shows you could show more loving to yourself that you just never did before until this time we were all stuck at home?
Yeah, actually, I started altering magic
Oh
cards.
wow.
Yeah, over the
Phenomenal.
pandemic. So
Surely
I only
not.
started. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? I was like, I need money, and I went to art school, and I like Magic the Gathering. So I painted on a card, and people liked it, and that was about a year ago, and the rest is now it's my job. So
Yeah.
Wow. So,
Yeah. No, yeah.
go. I
No,
was
go,
just gonna
Trey.
say, I want
You
to. I want
can-
to ask more about
Yes.
that here in a second. But going more on the mental health side, it's funny how many people don't. Well, it's funny how many people actually are like uneducated about mental health, and really people don't understand that phrase. And I learned quite a bit about it when the pandemic hit, and more towards the end, and then in 2021 as well. What are some tips for you, or some tips for other people that are kind of coming in, trying to want to know a little bit more about mental health? What are some like pointers that you could give to them if they have no idea what we're talking about?
oh man, I guess that's kind of a loaded question, but for me personally, since everyone's kind of different with what it takes to take care of your own mind and soul and emotions and things like that. But for me, it's really a mind over matter thing. Like if I had any insecurities, I would just be like, you don't have those insecurities, and just kind of like push them out, and light a nice candle, take a breather, meditate. Mindfulness was like a big thing I got into, which just thinking about being present in the moment.
Right.
And just, it sounds so weird to say this, but like deciding to love yourself is like kind of a big thing just mentally that you can do. So that's what I did anyway.
Awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, I think that's so important, is the idea of spending time. It's like I have 2 kids, and so I'm the one that stays home with the children. And there are definitely times where I'm like, yeah, I need a moment to myself, where I'm just not around them. And so like when my wife will let me go shopping or do whatever. Normally Goodwill is my self-care, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, most of the cool things in here are from Goodwill, because I'm not a fan. Like I like Trey is a good example. He has all these amazing vinyl pops, but there's nothing in me. I wouldn't have a collection of vinyl pops unless they were all on clearance or found at Goodwill, which would be weird if you found them at Goodwill. But I'm just not a person where it's. I know I'm just not the kind of person where I'm like. I can't spend too much money on things without losing it. But yeah, no, I love doing that. Try to find something that's awesome. But yeah, it gives me a little extra time to myself so I can remember that I'm a person and not just a walking babysitter.
Absolutely.
So
I just wanted to spend a little bit of time on that and asking that, because I feel that it's always good to hear kind of like other people's ways of dealing with mental health. Because me and Jason over the pandemic, we've talked and grown a lot closer. And
we started the show. We started doing the live stream anyways. We had already done the show, but yeah.
But Jason's one of my best friends, and I mean there were days where I just didn't want to go to work, and not rather didn't, but really I was not there. And I don't know. I just always love asking about that, because initially it really didn't bother me at all. I had no idea what mental health was. I hadn't been in that realm of depression, or what even that meant for me. But yeah, so that's really super cool. But anyway, over to the magic. You said that was one way to express yourself and to be, I guess, taking care of your mental health, as being creative, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you always been a fan of Magic the Gathering, or you said that you started? How did you really get that start?
So I started working at a card shop like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, cool.
Mainly because I was really into video games, and I wanted to do something, that wouldn't completely bore me. So
Right.
I went to go work at a card shop, and so much of what they did was Magic the Gathering related, like hosting tournaments and things like that. That I basically had to learn it for my job, and then I got super into it, mainly because the card art is so cool, and
Oh yeah.
then I just kind of fell in love with the game and kept playing.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Actually, I was thinking about your TikTok, and so every time you do the TikTok, you always show like a movie that you're watching as you're doing it. And I am when I work on videos or other work for other people, I'm always watching anime. So I think that's dope that you like pick a theme that you're gonna rock to, and then you're just gonna, because I assume it takes like many hours to alter a card, and the precision. When I watch you do this, I'm like, how do you not get on these things? I imagine you destroyed a lot of cards in practice, but
yeah, a little, yeah.
Yeah,
it was hard.
I mean, when you watch Trey, when you watch her TikTok, it's like you're just watching her brushstrokes, and I'm just like, please don't don't miss.
I've seen people starting off on stuff, and it honestly had nothing to do with art. It was somebody opening a book and showing you some of the artwork in this book, and the way they were opening it, they were bending the page and like permanently damaging it. And I was like, because it was just so cringy. I was like, please stop. And obviously it's a TikTok, so it's a loop. And so you have to, like, you're just watching it. It's like, but anyway, no, yeah. What are some of your favorite pieces?
My all-time favorite pieces that I've done, 2 of them, are the Gaia's Cradles that I've done.
Yeah, I saw that. Super sick.
I love them. They're absolutely my favorite. And so normally I do like a border extension, which is what you do when you paint. You just sort of extend the art that's already on the card out to the edges to make it look like a full art iteration of it. And I'm so proud of the Gaia's Cradles that I've done. Like I just love them so much.
That's super cool. You are like extremely good at it too. Like,
Thank you.
I've seen a lot of full art cards, meaning the border extensions.
Mm-hmm.
You're really good.
Thank you.
So there's a reason why you get paid.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, go ahead, Jason.
No, I mean that. Yeah, no, I imagine the practice to get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna do this, and then and probably Trey will ask this question better than I will, but yeah, because you're painting over like you just said you got expensive cards. So you're gonna paint over expensive cards?
Yeah. Do you want to see them?
Yes.
Sure. Trey will have a better example than me, but no, you good. Do your thing. I'm talking to Trey. So Trey, how does this work? Like, are you allowed to use altered cards in tournaments?
I don't think there's any ruling against altered cards. There's some stuff like you can't play with proxies. Mm-hmm. I don't think the judges would have any problem. I guess you probably have to show them beforehand. Yeah. Then again, why would you want to play with them? Because you wouldn't want to move them around. They'd be. Do you seal them and ship them off to people?
I do. So, sorry, I had to bring my art trolley over, and it's
no! Yeah, I was like, what is that behind there? I thought it was a 3D printer at first.
I have like all my stuff in a little rolly trolley thing, but I have 4 dual lands.
Oh, oh no way!
Oh okay. Wow,
crazy.
And I'm painting on all of them, and this one already has a base coat. So I just painted gray around the name and the edges.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm really excited to work on them. It's like it's really exciting. I've only done 1 dual land so far, which was a Bayou, and which is my favorite art. And I just got to border extend that. So that was really fun.
What are those worth? Are these people made of money because these are expensive cards?
I know. It's best not to think about it, but
right, sure.
Did you know about like
more than my laptop, which is a gaming laptop? So,
and this is for a person. Like somebody said, this is something I want to do. Yeah. I want you to ruin my because
it's not ruining it.
Does it mess with the price?
Yeah, Yeah. So it does.
She said, yeah.
Yeah.
It does. So basically, they're considered damaged, right? Like that's the condition they're considered
Wow.
once you alter them. But if it's like a good alter, it's all about finding like the right collector.
Right.
You could get
Sure.
either significantly more for an altered expensive card or significantly less depending on who you're selling it to. So it kind of all it's like a toss up really, but most people get them altered because they're in like a beloved commander deck or, something that's like not really going to see the market again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
Like Trey Zulamog. Just
Like Trey Zulamog, exactly.
So Nomad Web Design's coming through. Hello, Flows for you. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? And then Andrew Mabreeze coming through with what's up. Plot twist, it's the same guy. So
Yeah, he's also the sponsor. He's the sponsor of the show. So if you're looking for a new website, make sure you go to nomadweb.design for great websites.
oh my gosh. He is our sponsor though. So we have to plug him.
I just got a new projector he's sending it to new commercials. He's giving me a projector. I don't know how that has anything to do with the show, but he'll get commercials.
Nice.
What is your so you said guys create what is
Oh, I want to stay here for a second.
Oh yeah.
On the dual dance. So how do you feel doing this? Like when somebody said, "Hey, I love what you do.
Cards.
I love what you do. Would you take my?" I'm just gonna make up a number. $2,000 cards and draw on them.
You wouldn't be wrong, Jason.
Yeah, I'll do it. Every time, yeah. Basically, because it's fun. It's something I love to do, and people are usually really happy with the outcome. So I don't know. It's just cards, right? I don't know. Ooh, is it just
when
cards
I started playing Magic, this was before sleeves until I started doing tournaments, and then I will never play with a deck sleeveless. So So with painting on Uber, and this is no disrespect to you because your art is great and phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's as if, so say for example, if you took Black Lotus and were painting it, I would probably be not okay.
I don't think you'd be okay with that.
You're not a good artist. It's not about the art. It's about adding or deducting the value from like the most expensive card in the. Have you done a Black Lotus yet?
No.
Would you do?
I think
a Black
I'd be
Lotus?
like shaking the whole time.
Would you do a Black Lotus? If the price was right?
If the price is right.
Well,
yeah,
come on. The price would have to be right because they're going to be like, so I'm going to take my $150,000 card and I'm going to pay you $50,000 to make it better. So have fun. But if you mess it up.
Here you go.
I would have to be like, I would have to draft some sort of liability waiver and be like, look, I'm painting it.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
It's like, yeah, here's my signed copy of Black Lotus. Could you actually paint over the 6 signature?
I would paint around it. I think that I would paint around that.
Right. There's no way in the right mind somebody would do that. I'm just joking around, but
that would be wild.
Oh man, we got a ton of comments coming through. Hi,
they're all from me. Oh, the other ones are.
Yep. So. Sorry I'm late. He said, did you just start? I know someone who funded their overseas adoption with a Black Lotus. Yeah.
Wow.
So he told me that.
That's amazing.
That's really intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's super nice. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Has a ton of old, alpha beta cards, dual lands, all that stuff. And yeah, the cards are worth money. So, and people don't understand. It's like, no, not $20. We're talking hundreds of thousands. But anyway. He adopted somebody, and he was able to pay for the adoption fees with a Black Lotus.
Wow.
So, boom. That's insane in and of itself. So I would have to say, please strongly recommend these people to reconsider if it's a Black Lotus. Because like dual lands in and of itself, that's still like, I'm shocked. Because like I've never owned a dual land. So
same.
That's crazy.
I know.
You have 4 in your house right now.
Yep. I've
Are you like super now? So I asked this to Trey. Is it legal to use those in a tournament? Like to use altered cards? I saw your answer to somebody a few days ago on your thing, but I would like you to say it out loud.
Yeah, so it really all depends on the head judge of the tournament you're playing at, and
wow.
also kind of the way it gets altered. So typically, the like most baseline rule is that you can't alter the name of the card or the converted mana cost on the card. So you just need to be able to read the top name bar, and of course having the paint super duper flat, which is like why I use like we use like specific paint. It's like a fluid acrylic that lays really flat and doesn't show brush strokes and stuff. And like all of my altars, you can double sleeve them, and they're perfectly fine. I've been able to play with them in tournaments and stuff before. So
do you still play?
Yeah.
That's a great pitch. You're just like, hell, do you like my entire deck of all altars? Just saying, it's pretty awesome.
These are mine. I did them by hand.
They're just pictures of you the whole time. Like, wait.
It's me. It's my altars. It goes forever. But I was actually thinking about altering out I have a Pauper Slivers deck.
Oh, okay.
That I really like. And I was thinking about like just taking a month and altering the whole deck out. But that never came to fruition because I got really busy with commissions. It's like before people started really always having me booked. But
right.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing.
Yes. Well, yes.
And you're paying like rent and everything with it, right?
I am.
That's phenomenal.
True.
That's
phenomenal.
amazing.
It is. It is
super
quite
cool.
nice. I do love being able to do art as a job because when I graduated with an art degree, I was like, I'm never going to get a job.
Have you done Doomblade yet?
No, I haven't.
I saw your art's probably way better, but there was some guy did his own or got it commissioned or something, but the blade wraps like across the whole. Obviously, they extended the border, but it wraps across, and it's kind of seamless, and it looks super super cool.
That's awesome. I love when they do like the pop out details.
Yeah,
that's like one of my favorite looks on an altar.
How much are your commissions, and are they? Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off.
No, I was done.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much are your commissions, and are they like? I guess would it be the amount of cards they send to you, or like when they need them done by, or how does that work out?
So I have a couple of different like pricing options based on what the person wants done to their card. But it ranges from anywhere between $80 to $200 a card.
Wow.
So yeah, and basically there's like discounts and stuff as you order more. Like I got a big order for like 6 cards at one point, and there was like a 20% discount because of just the sheer amount that they ordered, and also free shipping within the US.
Oh, nice.
Of course. But yeah, so
I assume insured. Insured shipping.
Well, we're talking
at least at those
dual lands, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, no, those are definitely insured. Everything. It's always really stressful. I'm like, please arrive.
Do you mainly get older cards?
No, it's like a pretty decent mix of old and new, I would say. Whenever there's like a new card that someone's really excited about, they're like, I'll do this, please. It's gonna be my new commander, or it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Because he just sits there. So you don't have to necessarily shuffle it around or anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So honestly, the majority of what I do is like lands and commanders most of the time. So it's always like a pet card, which makes it really fun and like special to give someone this like piece of art that they're gonna always play with on Commander night or whatever, you know?
That's super cool.
That's
I personally can't stand Commander, but
I don't play very much of it. I just dismantled my Commander deck recently. So
good for you.
Yeah.
and I've never played Commander, so there you go. I said I've only played like in real life like 2 days, and the rest of the time I've It's arena, so
Yeah, Commander's like really popular.
yeah.
It's probably
I
one of the
don't
more
know
popular
why.
formats.
Yeah, I was having a talk with
Too much.
one of our game store guys. He's like, "Yeah, my commander's like at least 10 grand," and I'm just like, "Oh, that hurts my head." Like
Oh, God.
his whole deck is like a 10 grand deck, and I'm like, "Oh, that hurts." Like I assume he just did it throughout time because he's been there forever, but it's like, oh gosh, I no, mine's $5. I got one of those come in. I'm just like, wow.
I
Yeah,
had
just
a
one of the
question
pre-cons.
about you shipping the cards back to people. Do you so they're what is it? They came in with the hard casing sleeves, but do you like put them in a display set piece that it's shipped out in, or how does that work?
So the way I ship it is I use black katanas to sleeve them because I love katana sleeves the best. And I put them in a top loader, and then I put them in a nice little envelope. I have little red envelopes with little gold stickers that have hummingbirds on them.
Nice. Ooh, those are
Super cool.
And then I put them in a bubble mailer.
Nice.
That's super cool.
Classic baby blue bubble mailer. And then I have stickers that I send out with them that I designed, and I can't find right now.
They're very cute. I like them very much. Your
They're
stickers
so
are cool.
cute. So I just designed these ones based on
Oh, that's super cool.
Based on an Omnath.
Oh
Locus.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I did the. So they're based on an altar. I did.
Yo, that's super sick.
Omnath Locus of Mana, and
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's for one of my favorite I guess clients. He's just my buddy, but it's one of my favorite people to work for. He's always having me do commanders and stuff. And then this is the little Tassi.
That's what I was like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gaming and altars.
That is super cool.
I have the Lorwyn swamp that I border extended in the background there because that's another one of my favorite altars that I've ever done. It's so colorful.
That's
I like the
super
colorful ones. Thank you.
Jaime's,
Yeah, well, it's like, oh, go Jaime, go Trey.
Oh yeah, you saying he's got more than two apparently. Black lotuses, and then
that guy. Wow.
Oh, had past tense. He sold them. All right, I'm crying on the inside a little bit. It's fine.
That's hilarious. Now I understand what that says.
Yeah. What did you trade your Black Lotus trap card activated? Haha, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke though, Jaime. And then he said a kid. I was like, oh. He's on the black market selling Black Lotuses in order for kids. So
that's a good joke.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
totally kidding, folks. All in good fun. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, no, I think it's amazing. Like the idea, I said, I talk about this all the time. Like the idea that I get to make money doing something I love doing doesn't make any sense to me, and that it took so long for me to get to that point is so funny to me. But I bet that's for you. Like you're like, I didn't think this was going to be a thing, but I'll take it, right?
Yeah, no, that was another another facet to loving myself. I think that I was able to achieve over COVID times, because when I started painting cards, because before that I was like kind of down on my art and sort of taking odd jobs and being like, why did I go into debt for this degree and blah blah blah. And then I started painting on cards, and now it's just been going really well. And so that's a nice little serotonin payoff, I think.
That's well, and I laugh because you got the gaming and altars, but because you're so busy with altars, I definitely don't see your gaming that much anymore. I went on your Twitch and it was like nothing.
I know.
I'm working, guys.
I know. I do actually. I am planning on streaming this Friday because I'm cute. Hang on, I did a calendar.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
And
Nice.
I planned out all my days so that I wouldn't feel so overwhelmed by my schedule. And Friday is shipping and streaming day. So
that's awesome.
Ideally, I'll stream on Friday.
Do you stream like you packing up things to be sent out, or do you? What do you game? What do you
That
play?
would be cool. I good idea.
Like, thanks for the idea, Trey.
I said it first.
Yeah, so I play mostly Magic Arena and Magic Online, which is like you can play Modern on there and stuff, which is a little more fun. And also just like random video games that I like if maybe a horror game or Destiny. I like playing Destiny a lot.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much I bounce all over the place with gaming because I do not have laser focus.
Right.
So I just sort of play whatever. But yeah.
Have you heard of the hit game Amogus? Sorry, it's a well drawn out cringy joke, but I had to do it because I had the sound bite. What
You saw her eyes roll. She got the joke, Trey.
Yeah. Well, I was explaining it because we have a live stream going right now, so the people who have no idea what's going on are listening. What horror games do you play?
Oh, I played the most recent one I played was that one where you play as like a baby. Oh, what's it called?
You're in the point of view of a baby the entire game, right?
Yeah, of like a little 1 or 2 year old kid who's like toddling around and hanging out with a creepy bear.
Playthrough. I can't remember what it's talking about. I'll look it up here in a second, but
yeah, it's like in the night or something among the sleep. That's what it's called, I think.
It sounds right.
Yeah. But it's creepy. It was a little too creepy for me because I don't know.
Among the Sleep, yeah, that point of view was pretty intense.
Yeah,
and then obviously made sense towards the end. For those who have not seen it, you should just watch a playthrough of it or buy the game for yourself.
I agree.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's a lot for sure.
Do you own any VR setups or anything?
I don't. I am working on getting an Oculus. Actually, because my mom just got one, and she's been.
Oh yeah. If your mom gets one, you have to get it. Obviously, it's how life works.
She's been obsessed with like the space roller coasters and stuff like that. Like just being able to do like the NASA stuff. And she's like, "Oh my god, it's incredible! It feels like you're there. I have to get you one." And I'm like, "All right, my birthday."
Yeah, I'm not going to say no to you buying me an Oculus.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to ride that wave.
Yeah, I love it when.
Go ahead.
I love it when my family members or somebody gets on a wave for something and they just want to be like, want me included? If you're going to buy me something, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
It was like when Trey for like my birthday sent me a whole box of Magic cards. I was like, oh man, you didn't have to do that. That was so dope.
I'm pretty sure I bought you a.
You bought me all kinds of cool stuff. Booster box, and you bought me a binder. My whole collection is from started with Trey, so I have like a nice little connection now.
Most of my friends that play Magic, I started on Magic, and this man plays Magic Gathering Arena like it's his job.
Oh yeah,
every season.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, do you own actual physical cards that you can touch? And so he said no, so I got him a starter pack. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, no, I can't wait until next week, right? Is when the new one comes out, the new set comes out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What is it called? I can't remember. It's the new Kamigawa.
Yeah, Neon Dynasty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be so cool. Yeah.
All the previews, I'm like, and I have a weapons deck, and oh man, there's that one that turns everything. Turns you to double strike. Oh please, let me just have that now.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be sweet for sure.
Kami just said Sony bought Bungie today. I heard about that.
What?
So
it's crazy.
Wild.
Destiny 3 might not happen. I'm just kidding.
Well, because that's definitely because Microsoft bought Activision, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
They bought Blizzard and the whole 9 yards. And who knows? Call of Duty.
All that means, guys, we're finally getting what I want is a new rock band. So that's all I'm asking for.
Is that what? Okay.
I have no idea. It was all I had. What was it? What is it? Oh, good Guitar Hero. There it is. Sorry.
Right.
I mean, 6 to 1, half does the other.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, and I just went for it. I just went for the swing.
And then Jaime's saying, "I've been waiting on my birthday gift from Trey for a few years now." So
well, you missed
Jaime.
Yep. Oh yeah, Jaime, you missed the beginning of our show where I told Trey my plan. So there's your birthday present. Enjoy.
And I'm not going to repeat it. So, no. So I was supposed to go visit Jaime. Little does he know I have something for him, and I've had something for him for a long time.
Yep.
And it was my trip to go see him. That was it. No, I'm just playing. But no, I have something for you, man. Don't worry about it. And then he said, we don't talk about Brew Blizzard.
Trey,
I think he's trying to say Brewer.
No, he's saying Bruno. It's a thing, Trey. You need to get up on.
I haven't seen
topic.
Encanto yet.
Oh, right. I also
Or
haven't
watch
seen
TikTok.
Encanto yet.
Oh, I've seen
I
it.
know it.
I've seen it 85 times. So, y'all can just say you watched it. I have a 4-year-old and a 14-month-year-old. So, yeah, we watched
14-month-year-old.
Month-year-old, yeah.
12,
Well,
a year
and then
6 months.
If anything is written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, I will listen to it. So yeah, I'm blaming my kids, but I would have watched it either way. So I probably wouldn't have watched it 85 times. But
I haven't seen a lot of movies, and I normally go and see them in theater though. But if they release on Disney Plus, it's easier to watch, I guess. But
yeah.
Well, I like actually that. I would love if they released them on Disney Plus and then later released them in the theater. I know that sounds weird, but like for me, my kid needs to watch it 8 times before he wants to see it in the theater, where he'll sit down the entire movie and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
Tassi, what is your dream piece? What is the piece that you want to do one day, or get commissioned for, or you're like really wanting to do it, and this would be your complete? It would complete your life.
Oh man.
Maybe that was too big of a question.
It's huge.
You can shorten it down if you want.
Well, I would love to get commissioned to do a whole deck. Honestly,
Oh,
I think
wow.
I think that would probably be the pinnacle, is like being able to get an order for a full 75 sideboard and everything.
Wow, how much would that run that person?
I assume there would be a discount.
Money.
Yeah,
there would be a discount for sure. I would have.
It would definitely not be $300 a card. Yeah,
I would
throw a
have
price
to.
up.
Oh God.
Well, she doesn't want to lowball it. If she lowball it, then somebody's going to take it, and then you're going to take it.
We can talk off stream, I guess. I don't have money, but that would be dope.
That is math that I cannot do
Possess.
in my head.
Yeah.
But
we'll say $7,000. Yeah.
How many saying Tassi, you're the bomb?
Thank you.
LMM is the bomb?
I don't know what LMN is.
Oh,
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yes.
Hamilton. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, he is. Trey. Jaime. Somebody. Now, my other question is so if they said if Wizards was like, yo, would you like to do a card? You'd be like, no.
Oh my god.
You're like, no, I wouldn't do that, right?
If Wizards wanted to commission me to do actual art for Magic the Gathering, I think my head would explode. I think I'd be like, yes, please.
Do I need to pay you?
Yeah, like, is this a trick? I don't know.
I only have about $1,000 I can afford, but that's cool.
I'm trying to see how that would work. Would that, I guess, every time it's printed, do you get a cut? You just get a flat thing? That'd be interesting.
I imagine it's a flat cost. I don't imagine they as a business. That's not how things work.
Stupid famous.
They like commission you to do the painting, and then they own it, and then
Yeah.
That's probably I don't know though.
I don't. Yeah.
Otherwise.
Speaking of, we have a oh, gotcha.
Wizards contacted us today. Surprise!
Well, we definitely have that many viewers for that to work. That'd be great. Just pop up somebody. You're like, what's happening?
Then we add them to the call right here.
You don't have a choice in the matter. You're just sitting there like about to take a photo.
Just hyperventilating.
Here's a good one. So Jaime, if you were here earlier in the show, she actually showed several pieces. But he said, "Can we see your art? And what would you charge to do a Spawn image comics?"
I can show you art.
Of a comic book cover, Jaime, or like on a card stock. What? He'll
on a card.
He'll respond.
He'll respond in a second. He's probably thinking poster board. like an actual spawn situation.
Oh, that would be
He's
cool.
yeah.
Me and
Yeah, she's
Jaime have
not
been waiting.
limited to altars. She gladly will do commission art pieces if you like.
That
I
is true.
assume that's the answer. I don't need to ask you. I assume.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Always looking for work and art making.
Oh, is it weird when you go back to an actual canvas because it's like
Yes,
regular
it
size?
is. It was
This is so much
weird.
bigger.
I had to paint. I didn't have to paint it. I painted a portrait of my my sister actually, who's here, for my mom for Christmas, and I painted it on like a big canvas. I was like, what the hell? But I found that I actually became better at painting after painting tiny for so long.
Wow.
I was like, oh,
That makes
there's so
sense.
much room. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, I was like, it was overwhelming for sure. Hello. Do you guys hear that, or am I crazy?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, it's probably
It's the cat. It's the
my
cat.
cat.
I'm watching the cat is my most favorite thing. No offense to you. If you look, you'll see me like the cat has been having a great time during the show. It's been great.
The saga of the cat.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the entertainment of the cat.
Kitty, Janora, come here. Oh, there's another.
So
Hello.
Trey, Jaime did answer the question.
Yeah, he said, whatever is your medium, whatever is your favorite medium.
So,
Huh.
what would you charge to do a spawn? I assume you know what spawn is, correct? Or who spawn is?
Yeah, he's the like superhero.
Yeah,
Guy.
yeah,
right?
not Trey. Trey's not spawn.
No, I'm the Punisher.
So, oh, okay.
Oh, right. I thought that was like a nickname that you were just picking for yourself, but it's the shirt.
Well,
It's
it
both.
It used to be my old stage name. I
Oh.
rebranded myself over the years.
So Spawn. I don't know. I guess it kind of all depends on, like, if you wanted it on a card, it would be around 160.
There you go.
Um,
What card would make a really good spawn card, guys? One of the
You
How
could
about
paint
a
over, like,
Talib?
vampire or something?
Or
yeah.
how about the
what?
devil dude? Talib, whatever his name is?
Tybalt.
The Planeswalker?
Tybalt.
Yeah. Tybalt?
Could be Tybalt. Could be like maybe a Sorin.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm doing I have a Sorin in my queue right now, and I'll be doing a Nandor the Relentless. Wait, is it Nandor the Relentless?
Who's that from?
It's from What We Do in Shadows, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he's like a vampire from this TV show, I guess.
Gotcha.
Movie. But vampires are in right now. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
the guy.
streets-
He's if you've ever watched the Great British Bake Off, he's the actor that plays him is the guy that in that show. So, okay.
That was a lot. Yeah, let's see your art.
Sorry. Yeah, show us some
Um,
art.
I have some art here. Okay. So the
Oh
glare.
wait,
is
give me a
gonna be
second. I got you. Let me do.
Do you mean me to take the banners off?
Yeah, take the banners off, and I'm working on it.
I'm just
here.
gonna take them
Boom.
out of the sleeve so that the glare
off.
doesn't happen.
Trey.
So there.
Trying.
Oh, nice.
That is sick.
That's great.
So, but this one I basically just extended the art.
How did you not paint over that little neon thing there at the bottom, dude?
So I'd never paint over the little holographic stamp,
That's phenomenal.
because I just like the way it looks, and
looks
It
dope.
does look good.
keeps the shiny. And I just did I painted on my first foil ever, which was
Yeah, I saw this. This
Wow,
is cool.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is cool.
I
It's a
really
little
want to know how
puppy
this
dog.
turned out.
so it's a little puppy,
Wow.
and
With the foil, that's cool.
you get the foiling details and kind of
That's
once you put the
insane.
matte. Once
You are
put the,
insanely
like,
good at this. What the heck?
Thank you. And I got to alter the name also. So this was
Okay.
Rin and Sari, Inseparable, and now it's Oakley the Loyal. And
Wow.
Nice. I was wondering if you were gonna have to do the little bottom things like they do for Ikora when they do the Godzilla ones. Like, oh, it's actually this card.
Yeah. That would be
A lot of
impossible
work.
to paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tiny, the lettering. But yeah, I have a couple of other border extensions here.
Let's check.
Here, Gigantha, which was one of my favorite ones. This
Oh,
one I
wow.
also
Oh,
just
yeah.
sort of extended.
That looks so cool. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
That's
the crys-
phenomenal.
the crystals were really hard to paint in that one.
I don't even care about the elk. I just want the crystal branches.
It's nice. I like how it feels like you're just sort of like peeking out from behind the branches watching this gigantic elk do
Right.
its thing.
Well, hoping it doesn't see you and kill you. Yeah.
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 Yeah. You gotta have good camouflage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that one dude in the one dude just came out in whatever. He's like a green dude. He's a green card and he like is in camo. So just imagine that's who it is. So.
Club Cadet.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. I really want. I'm curious on how like a Godzilla card would look border extended because it's already
Extended out.
Yeah, I guess you really. I mean, what would you do with that?
So I'd probably treat that kind of like an art box replacement. Since the borders are already done, you could paint over the text box and sort of like extend the border extension into the text box, I guess, if that makes sense.
Right, or just get rid of it altogether.
Or do that, which is,
The
could be fun.
What's his name? What is it? Giganth? The elk?
Which one? Oh, Gigantha. Yeah.
Gigantha. So did you cover the text box?
Yeah. So
So-
I painted all the way over the text box. That's like one of the border extension treatments you can get. So you can get a border extension without the text box covered, or you can get it with the text box covered. I guess if you just like know the card really well.
Do you go online and see like the original art and then cover it that way? Or do you just freehand it?
I just freehand it.
Wow. Okay. Super cool.
Thanks. I think it's like, I think it would be too easy to get into my own head if I were gonna go like look at the original art and be like,
Right.
oh, I have to copy that, instead of just sort of like filling it in with my own head.
Right.
I don't sketch border extensions before I start doing them either, so I just kind of
Wow.
freehand the border extension, but I do sketch customs first because those are a little more involved.
Yeah.
I
I was
would
thinking
assume
about
that would
the Hulk one that you did, and I saw how you had the sketch for that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah. It's more important for sure to when you're doing like a full custom art to have the sketch beforehand. Like I like to do like I trace a little bulk magic card and then plan out how the art's gonna look once I get it on the actual card. It just makes it a little easier.
That's super, super cool.
That's awesome. All right, so we obviously could talk to you forever, but we probably should keep moving with the show. Is there anything that you would like to plug or talk about that we haven't talked about already? You do some gaming, so if anybody's interested in watching you game, that's happening this Friday, so that's exciting. But is there anything else that you want to tell the people about? Yeah.
Sure. I have a Patreon. That's a thing. I just sort of started doing Patreon. And I basically put tutorials up on there. That's like one of the ways that you can get my custom stickers that I make. Those are only for patrons and people who order my altars, obviously. But yeah, and there's also a Discord you can get in on if you're so inclined to use Discord, and just have a chat with me if you want. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I always answer messages. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. By the way, I wanted to do a duet on one of your TikToks. Do you know anyone that would have an instrumental? Or I might just have to do a Trey instrumental. But I couldn't think of any ones that have just a beat with no words because I wanted to do a little freestyle rap on one of them. I thought that'd be fun for
That
fun
would be
purposes.
awesome. I would love
Yeah.
that. That'd be so cool. I would love it if people started duetting my stuff because
Yeah.
I'm always waiting
That-
for a duet or a stitch or something. But
As
Yeah.
long as they're involved, because I don't understand the freaking duets that are like they're just literally looking at what's happening.
yeah,
I can't stand that unless they're reacting or their reaction is everything. Because
Yes.
sometimes it's almost better than the original TikTok. But
Or
yes,
yeah.
that is true. If there's like a special kind of amazed shock and awe that someone would want to duet my TikTok with, then of course, right?
my goodness.
So is there one that I need to go look at and see, or if I could always just bring a Trey beatbox onto it and duet it and just duet you doing the art? Is there anyone that if I were going to do this that I need to do it on?
Gaia's Cradle.
Yep. All right. I'll look at it and see what I can do. But it's something I wanted to do. I thought that'd be fun, especially for TikTok people. I want to start making sure I do a duet with them using my rap stuff. I think that'd be fun.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would love that so much.
I'll try to figure out that this in the next 2 days. So, but yeah. Very cool. So you have I saw the Patreon. That's awesome. We have a Patreon. No one knows it exists, but we have one. Trey's head's rolling. We do. We set it up at the beginning of the show, Trey. Me and you did. We have a Patreon. There's a flow through. Yeah, there's a flow through.
I don't know that it existed. we never plug it, so I didn't know.
Oh
it
yeah,
existed.
no, I don't even remember it sometimes. I'm like, maybe the reason why I don't have anybody on the Patreon.
Holy, bro.
That is
Real
rough.
cool. Yeah, I see where this is went bad now.
Man, I'm crying internally. Okay.
All right, so now it's time.
Uh-oh. Sorry, my cat's being weird.
What?
Furball.
Probably.
You go check on them. We're
Yeah, take
we're
care
here.
of it.
No stress.
Good.
Hey, Chris.
Trey, was that fun to talk about or what?
No, that was
Come here for a
amazing.
sec, Bubba.
I loved. I love magic, and the fact that she does alterations is the sickest thing ever.
You
and-
good?
Her work is it gets paid for a reason. So
Yeah, I think I see her on the MTJ, GJ, whatever the message board. So I always see on the Facebook group, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And I'm like, oh well, that's so impressive. And so it's so
she's
cool.
listening. We can't stop talking about it.
Yeah. What she does is what? Hey, hi, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, nothing.
We're playing.
Yeah. So no, I thought, and I knew that you would love talking about this, Trey. So
Oh, for sure.
but what she does is awesome. So what you do is awesome. So I wanted to make sure people knew that you existed, and it's cool that you actually get paid to do that. That's so silly, right? Like it's so funny to think about. It's like I bet when you were in art school, you weren't thinking, "Oh, one day somebody's going to pay me lots of money to paint on a card."
Yeah, it really is sort of mind blowing still to me. But I wouldn't trade it for pretty much any other job. So that's
Wow.
good.
That
Yeah.
You're living your dream. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you had one thing to say before we continue, as far as following your passion
Ooh, nice.
to our listeners, what would that be?
Oh man, I guess just do the damn thing, right? Like I feel like so much of my time was spent being like, oh, I can't do that, I can't do this, and then not even trying, and then
Right.
just doing it. That kind of changed my whole entire life and outlook on things. So take a chance, take that leap into something you're like, I don't know, maybe I'm not right for this, because you might be.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
Thank
I'm with
you,
you.
guys.
Like, I always laugh when I think about when I was younger. I didn't think about any of the repercussions. Anything I did, I just did it, and I didn't think, oh, there's thousands of people rapping, millions of people rapping. Why would anybody ever listen to anything I said? I just did it. But now I'm old, and I'm like, oh, what happened if I do this, this, and this? And yeah, that's how it works. So
Yeah.
Trey, I think it's that time.
What time are you talking about?
I think it's that time that you finally take off that fake beard you have.
It's pretty real.
It's
Oh.
fake.
It's pretty real.
He puts it on at the beginning. It takes like
Nope.
2 hours. No.
Nope, that's not it.
No.
I was
Oh,
able to
okay.
grow it. So I think you're actually talking about the fact that it is
Time for question of the day. Let's
Freaking get it. All right, so we usually have a question sent in by our amazing listeners, but we didn't this week, and that's okay. So we normally go to our guy at iGreenGod, and what his question is, and feel free to answer it in whatever way you would like. Is there something that you've dreamt of doing for a long time? Why haven't you?
Ooh, good question.
So as you guys are thinking, she inspired me to say this actually, and I truly do want to become a voice actor. And why haven't I? Kind of like what she's saying. I'm insecure about it. I don't really think I'd be that good. And there's I'm just talking through my insecurities, Jason.
I know. You're amazing, and you know that. Hence the reason we do a show together. You big goofball.
But yeah, no, I think it's that. It's like there's roadblocks that I put up for myself. So that's why I have not done it. But I have been in several things that included voice acting, but nothing. My goal was to be in an anime, even though I hate subbed. I would do it for the money and for being, hey, yeah, I voice him. So
that's so cool. Yeah.
Now Jason would love it because all he does is listen to subbed, because he really doesn't listen.
Throw me under the bus.
He listens to the shows. He doesn't watch the shows. For me, it's dubbed. Or excuse me. Let's run this back. Dubbed. I said subbed in the beginning. It would be dubbed because it would be English translation. Dubbed is what Jason watches.
I don't think
listen
that's
to. But subbed is the OG, just English subtitles.
But that's not. I don't know if that's a good argument, because when you're watching subs, like you're reading the subs, and so you miss the art a lot of the times because you're too busy reading. Maybe it's because I'm a slow reader. I don't know.
My headphones literally just unplugged.
It's okay.
Just move on. It's fine.
All right.
But yeah, so there you go. Boom. That's my answer.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Your
voice is nice. You've got a good voice.
Thanks.
So,
he does lots of. He's very, very. I said I've done everything I can. Well, other than book him, I'm working on that. So.
We're just get me in Funimation. We're good, man.
I know. I just need to make my own anime.
Just start another Food Wars up, Jason.
Yeah.
Or better yet, start one where it's like Food Wars, but it's hip hop oriented.
It's a rapping dad. It's literally my life. It's anime.
He's a part of the Yakuza. So.
Oh wow! Yes.
Oh my god! I would watch that. That would be
like
great. That would be such a slice of life.
Well, we need an artist for our anime,
Tassi
so we'll talk.
Illustrate it.
There we go.
Hey, we don't have any funding so far, so I mean,
if you would like a whole magic deck with those things, then fund our new show, guys.
Right.
There you go.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be that good. I'd be great.
Oh.
He said, I think it's crazy your friends are trying to help you get into voice acting more than you helping yourself.
That's I mean, we just spent like 2 hours working on a Fiverr when you could have just made one for yourself. But anyways, sorry. I just threw you under the bus right there.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
This is not the Trey show. All right. So what do you think, Tassi? What have you
So I've actually always wanted to go back to school for like zoology or biology or something that would like let me like work with animals and stuff, because I that's like my second passion is I would love to get into like animal rescue. All three of my cats are rescues. Yeah, I'd love to like, I don't know, work at a zoo or something weird like that. I don't know, just like hang out with animals. Raccoons,
dangerous animals all day.
Squirrels, deer.
Squirrels.
I could just like go to the woods, but like
you could.
I'd like to be more helpful. Yes, I have to work on that. But that's
awesome.
What's stopping me is mostly just money, right? The like cost of having to go back to school is probably just a little too much. But one day, maybe.
I feel that. That's super, super cool. I'm a huge animal lover, and I actually wanted to work for a zoo for a long time and never got in. And I worked at PetSmart. That was the closest thing that came to working in a zoo because it's a zoo in there. So
Well, Trey, the problem here is most of the time, places you live, they don't let you work there.
Thank you, Jason. I
Oof.
really appreciate that.
Zoinks.
This is the end of the show for me, guys. So I'm signing off. I
R.I.P.
will just I can't. Never mind. I was gonna remove myself, but it was gonna cause too much trouble.
Yeah. Well, mine is go to the Galactic Star Cruiser. At Disneyland. It's not a it's so for 4 people it's
I want to do
$6,000 to do this, and it's a 2-day experience where you're
2
actually on a
days?
it's
For
a 2-day
$6,000?
for 4 people. It's a little more reasonable if you go by yourself.
Do they send you to space? Why is it so
Yeah.
expensive?
It's like it's like a cruise. So it pays for your food and everything. But it's like an experience. So like you're a part of this big opera happening as you talk to people, you're actually building the story of what happens at the end. And then there's a full itinerary and all this stuff. It looks awesome. Some people are freaking out about it, but I'm like, the reason is because I can't pull off 6,000, and only 2 people.
can.
Only 2 people in my family would be even interested in this, but it looks dope.
I'm in your family.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah, and so it's like you actually get to and you get one day. One of the days is an excursion to Galaxy's Edge, so that's cool. But your food is taken care of, and they have a thing where there's lightsaber training where you actually have the little laser thing shooting at you, and they
I
it
love
looks dope.
Is it VR though? I would assume.
No, it's real life. It's a real life thing. They have a YouTube video of
Are they drones?
what it looks like. No, it looks like it's just a picture of like lasers from a wall, but
that makes sense.
That's so cool though.
it looked a little like the YouTube video was a little underwhelming, and a lot of people were like, I don't want to do it. But I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, but you get to go into this Star Wars world for a few days, and it's like they were tons of paid actors, and it's like you're paying for imagine a cruise but in space, but then everything is a part of a storyline. So the first one goes off in, I think, at the end of February, and so we'll actually know what the experience is like later. But yeah, if I could do something, that would be insane. I would love to take my kid, but in general, if I could go by myself, I gladly would do that. My wife would be mad because but it's only 2 days. I'll be back, honey. It's fine.
Right.
So, but there you go. That's what I would like to do.
I want to do that now.
Yeah, it's very.
Didn't
it looks
even know
awesome.
that existed. That sounds so cool. All right.
Yeah.
Man. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
No, I tried to go to Galaxy's Edge and they were completely booked for the next month when we were down in Florida, and I was really depressed about it.
Oh.
Not really, but I was upset. I was just like, oh, come on. We were so close. I could have driven there. I mean, but yeah, they were booked up, and apparently some of the rides were closed down because they had some malfunctions. Anyway,
Dang.
we should
All
probably
right.
wrap this up.
So now,
Yes, are you still listening, Jaime? We'll keep talking if you're still listening.
so now it's time. This is what Trey. Jaime just wanted this. We've been on the show for an hour. We've let her talk the whole time. Jaime, most of the time.
You weren't even here for the first 30 minutes.
I know. Don't. Why are we getting mad at Jaime? We need to stop. No screaming
I'm
at our
not mad.
comments,
It's a joke.
Trey. No, I'm mad. I'm
Oh.
angry. No. So now it's time for me to make up a song. What would you like our song to be about? I'll bring up some of the things we talked about, but in general, would you like I want a general theme of what this song is going to be about.
Let's just do loving yourself. Self-care.
Self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care and magic cards.
Yeah, also magic cards. if you
Trey,
want to put that in there.
Jaime, just book her on your show and get it over with. Get it over with. Then you can talk to her for the full.
I want to hear more.
long amount of
Tissa.
time.
See, that's actually not her name.
Yeah,
Because we don't know who
Different
Tissa is.
person.
But we can
Yeah.
have her on the show.
Just
But
gotta
right
switch
now we have
the
Tassi
vowels.
on the show.
That is true.
Can't get enough of her. Y'all are just I don't even know. Okay.
Yeah. So
Jaime's awesome. We poke fun at each other.
we
all the
love him
time.
very much.
All right, Jason. You need a chorus that you're making up right now? Do you need some time?
Well, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yes. So, do you have a stage name that you would like for us to use?
Or would you like to just give you one?
Or Lil Tassi? I mean,
Lil Tassi. That's kind of That's
Yeah.
I guess that's what everyone used to call me at the game shop, and I just kind of stuck with it. So Lil Tassi works.
or we can use something else. It doesn't have to be that.
No, Lil Tassi's great.
Perfect. Alrighty. Jason, you ready to rock?
No, but I'll try.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yo, 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 we got DJ sound effects, Lil Tassi and Scout the Psalmist on the mic. Let's get it.
Okay, here I go again. I did it like a rapper, and I'm wondering when. What we do if we get it, then we say it's
You're a little soft.
You can make this question, but I'm seeing like the fall. Sitting here. Now I got to talk about it now. You do what you were doing and you're turning it down. Hey, but now I'm feeling it. Now here's the chorus. You want me to start like this? You gotta love yourself more than before. You gotta break it down like you never see the door. You gotta love yourself more than ever before. Yeah, I'm sitting here talking to Tassi. She do what she is doing and she got to do it lively. See, one day she said, I gotta do this. Make some pictures that I gotta make them moves. And then she's making money, all them dollar bills, y'all, as she makes it down. And she got to make them cards, y'all. Oh, she's chilling with them little magic facts. And she got some dual decks in the back and she can't make it that. More money than her computer. And she's losing her life and she can move her. I don't even know what that means if I go. Sorry, that was scary. I don't really let them know. Only if you couldn't see it. Look behind you, Tassi, now. There's a giant scary murderer behind you. Wow. But now I cannot take it because I still can't understand. Only if I did it because my soul is on the plan. Now I know that it's something that you say when you were having a fun time, running like a day and say all them words that you could do. And Jaime somehow made it in the song, dude. Not really sure what's going on, sir. And if I can't see the time, now I own, sir. But now it's dope now. You know that you be, I'm out of control. Waiting for my people, see, now it's on. That's the song, I guess I'm done. But I say, love yourself more than before, yo. Then you gotta break it, cause you break it down. Then you know we're all going to Galaxy Star Cruiser now.
Nice.
Dope, sick, nasty.
Sick.
Nice.
I had to turn you up, Jason,
because
because
sound good. What?
your your audio was like super low, so I had to turn you up inside the settings.
Oh, good. I turned myself down because I sounded crazy loud.
You were
Then I realized.
soft.
Yeah, at the
whole
very
time-
beginning, it was like way low.
Yeah,
When you
no,
heard-
I turned myself
that-
down because I sounded crazy.
Oh.
So I'm glad that you fixed it. I was wondering if
Interesting.
the mix sounded right. Did the mix sound right, Jaime?
I don't know. Janice
Oh,
Cake.
wow. Wow, he went old school.
He said, "It's not her name. It's Tassi."
I'm gonna let it slide.
Who's Tissa? Anyway,
Tissa.
what's your favorite dessert? A Janice, and then he's saying Janice cake, and it's Genoa, but it's a
It's from our first
huge
show we did with
inside joke.
Jaime,
Yeah,
And I decided to ask if it was Janice, if it was a
Janice cake.
Janice cake, because I had watched it on the baking show, and they were like, Jason, you're totally safe.
He said, "Oh my gosh, it's Tassi. I'm sorry. Like, it's okay. We'll let it
Okay,
slide."
I forgive you. You know,
That's
forgiveness is key.
There you go.
It looks like I did a good job. Did you like my rap, Tassi?
I loved it. That was great. I was vibing to it. At the beginning, I couldn't hear you super well, so I was kind of.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, "You're a little soft," but I kept going, and he just kept rapping. I was like, "Yeah, he's
We
probably
figured it
can't
out,
change
though,
it."
right?
Yeah, no, but
I
loved
turned you
it.
up. I turned you up.
Came out
That's
good.
my biggest concern is like I'm gonna do something wrong, and like we had a whole show where I was like low the whole time.
Oof.
And then the opposite, where he was like
Yeah, where
making
I
my
was
ears bleed.
blasting. Yeah.
Well,
So, but thank you so much for being on the show.
thank you so much
Tassi,
for having
and I'm
me.
not playing. I said we'll do a duet with you here the next few days.
That sounds
So
awesome.
that'll be fun. Oh, we should do the things we do, right?
Yeah, you should
hey
probably
guys,
do
if
our
you're looking-
sponsors.
Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, if you're looking for a new website, make sure you go to nomadweb.design. They have an amazing new offer. It's the same offer, but you haven't checked it, so you should go look at the new offer. it's amazing. They have. I mean, I said they're going to be actually changing up the Flows for You site that they built for us to add a little more coolness to it. So make sure if you're looking for a brand new site, go to nomadweb.design. Be able to take care of all the things they do. And also, if you're looking to get a hold of us, go to our website, flowsforyou.com, or send us an email at flowsforyou.pod@gmail.com. You also contact us on the website. Make sure, again, if you're listening to the show on the podcast, we go live on Mondays at 8 p.m. CST. Today was different, but in general, that's when we do it. So make sure
That's
that you
my bad.
that you go check that out. We would love to have you in the comments so we can have somebody other than Jaime in the comments. And but we love you, Jaime. We love that he ups our comment numbers. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, Trey?
No, if you guys want to be on the show, feel free to hit us up. Yes, we do have our website, flowsforyou.com. You can actually message us through the website. It'll both go to me and Jason. We do still need your questions of the day. I will keep repping it till the day I am gone. So we need your questions today because we want them to be personal from you guys, and so you can hear from us what your these crazy answers that we have for you. That's pretty much it, Jason. I'm done.
Awesome. Well, we have a new bit that I don't know what it is, and so I'm excited. Trey, you're gonna have to intro it because I have no idea what you want from Tassi to make this work. So.
We'll finish it off. We'll just do the regular thing.
Oh, we could do the new thing.
It'll be small.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to plug at this point?
No.
Oh, I don't think you ever actually said how to get to your Patreon, actually. Now that I think about it.
Whoops. Yeah, so it's just Patreon, and then you do the / and then it's Lil Tassi, LILTASSI. Lil Tassi, that's my Patreon. It might come up if you Google it too. I don't know. Probably. But I don't know. Should I type it in chat or something, or is that fine?
Actually, I was gonna put it on a banner, but I just didn't.
Sure.
I got distracted by things. So put it in the private chat.
Okay, private chat.
Trey, anything else?
Yeah. So I just need 3 words from you. And this is our outro, and we're wrapping up the show. We promise we won't keep you anymore. We've gone on long enough. So I just need 3 words. It can be anything with the show, or it can be absolutely something that comes in the popping into your mind. This is a freestyle song that I do. I didn't say that it was going to be good, but it's a freestyle thing. So.
Okay. Red.
Okay.
Truck.
Okay.
And cloud.
Okay.
I'm gonna just pitch the 3 hardest words I can think of for some reason.
Perfect. No, it's totally fine. All right, let's get it. And feel free to stick around after the show. If you got to go, we understand, but we'd love to talk to you for a little bit more if you have the time. But if not, we totally get it.
Sure. Yeah.
My remote's not working. I have to do it manually. Oh, well.
Oh, there you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tassi, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for being on the show. Your artwork is insane. I understand why you get paid for it. So I hope you never stop, and I hope the passion only gets bigger and bigger. But without further ado, let's close this on out. Let's go, yeah, baby. One of my words is red. It's not my favorite color, but that's okay. You know how to get purple, yo. You mix red and blue, and you make them on the flow. Let's get it, get it. Flows for you, man. This is what we do. This is what we do, man. I'm gonna jump in my truck, drive over to Connecticut, meet with Tassi, and get my dual lands that I don't have, but they're gonna get commissioned. Maybe someday I'll pull them out of a beta pack. Yay! Let's keep it going. Gonna ride on up to the clouds, man. Tassi, keep killing it with them brush strokes, man. Yeah, keep on going. Keep living on your passion. Flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do. Take us home, Jason.
Thank you so much, guys, for this time. Thank you for this day. Thank you, Tassi, for being here and having a great time. Make sure that you come check us out next week. We have an awesome guest. I do not remember who it is. I wish I.
Oh no!
Oh, I was ready and I forgot. And thank you so much. And y'all are amazing. Peace out. And I'm pressing the button now. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we